Hey guys, this is the Red Wizard. It's been an exciting few weeks for me, and I wanted to share a surprising and helpful hack for writing your first book. If you don't know who I am, I'm the Red Wizard, and about 4 years ago, I decided to get serious about making my artwork, and I decided to basically only collage and see where that process took me. But one thing that has not happened is I have not started to create my own book. Something I've always wanted to do for years, and I just started about a month ago, and it took this little trick I'm about to tell you to help me just break through this last little block. What I've been doing, in about 2 weeks' time, I made 4 simple 8-page zines. If you don't know what a zine is, it's short for magazine. They're small, self-published magazines you could make at home, and you could publish on your copier or printer. Now, this little exercise has opened many doors and broken many blocks for me. I'm a full-time art teacher, and in my spare time, I'm an artist. It took me years to overcome artist block and actually start my work. One thing that has been great about learning how to make zines is now I realize I could finally use the poetry I've written over the past few years and create zines and chapbooks with them, all while using my visual art as a vehicle to express and illustrate them. Chapbook is literally a word I learned last week. Basically, a chapbook is a small collection of poetry. Often they're zines, poets self-publish them. Zines also have like a dedicated following of, they call themselves zinesters that make, trade, and buy other zines. So already, if you make a little zine, you're going to have an interested audience because they like to collect them. My brain wasn't making the connection between writing a book and my art because my hands weren't making the connection first. Everything changed after I created my first poetry zine called Remote Control Civil War. Let me explain. I always felt that poetry was something different and separate from what I was doing as an artist, and for whatever reason, I never made the connection. Poetry and art seemed like 2 separate worlds, 2 separate places, 2 types of different paper that would never mix together, and now I know it's not true. With zines, a whole new world has opened up for me, and I want to make many more. I have 10 years worth of journals and sketchbooks full of poems and writing and other far-out ideas and creations. Until I made something and did the work, my mind couldn't make the connection. I could use this stuff. I can be a collage artist and a poet. I can be a collage artist and make comic strips. I can be a collage artist and make children's books. Listen, making things is the most important part about being an artist. The act of making is the most important part, not the finished product, the actual work. Being good is not important. Doing, making, and learning, that's important. Expression and exploration through the act of craft. I think what was powerful about zine making for me is that the idea of making a tiny little book is very disarming compared to its alternative, which is I'm going to make my magnus opus, whatever the hell that word is. I'm going to publish my first book and make Oprah and Stephen King weep immediately. Maybe Dr. Phil, too. At least that's how my brain works. Do you want to make a book? Make a tiny one today. Finish it today. Set yourself a limit. Just fire one out. Do you want to get more readers for your poetry? Your research? Your ideas? Give them your tiny book. Let your ideas propagate. Let them spread. Isn't that more important than perfecting them? Our job as an artist is first to get the idea out of our heads and into the intangible world. The next most important step is to share it. Make the whole process easier for yourself. I recommend making a simple 8-page zine. For me, zine making never was and is still not my ultimate goal as an artist and a creative. However, I know in my bones that it is helping me get there. I am now writing my full-length book, confident and unblocked, ready to go. Guys, thank you so much. This is the Red Wizard's blog, which is basically my thoughts throughout the day. I hope you found this helpful. If you want to know how to make a zine, I have an okay video, and I'll also link maybe some more helpful ones as well in the video description. If you want to check out any of my zines or you need any art supplies, please go to my website, and sales on there will go and help support this channel. Have a wonderful day. Go out and make something.